back to the Talk of the Sports podcast. I'm here, your host, Shags, and your other host, Kaz. First of all, I'd like to thank you for tuning in again. Thank you for the likes and follows and the subscribers. Um, kind of glossed over this somehow because this isn't something I like monitor obsessively, but we hit a pretty big milestone recently, and we blew past 500 subs. We are now sitting at 617 subs. So
Thank you all.
thank you so much. I really want to get to 1,000 by the end of the season. I think we can do it. We still have
Oh, we'll get there before. Yeah, definitely.
we have so much content. This is only the third episode of the season. Of course, Kaz has been putting in that work and dropping the talk of the sports news consistently with the clips and I guess they're called shorts.
Shorts, yeah.
And those are doing pretty well. Looking at them right now, so keep watching, keep liking, keep commenting, keep sharing, and he's gonna.
I think episode 2 hit 1K views. I don't know if you saw that. Our previous episode hit 1K views.
It did you? Oh,
Yeah.
we hit 1,000 views on a video. I don't
Uh-huh.
think we've hit 1,000 views before.
Never have
I
on
think
any
I think at most like 500,
100. Yeah.
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 Oh, thank y'all. Like I was just thanking y'all in general, and then I was like, yeah, subscribers and the views. That's insane. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the subs coming, the likes, the comments. Hop on or live or whatever you guys are in the chat. It's really fun. Hop in the live if you're watching this. If you're watching this after the fact, hop on the next live. We try to keep it consistent. 7 p.m. Eastern Time Tuesdays has been our go-to, our most regular time for past 3 seasons. So just keep that in mind. I'll try to figure out how if I can push out a notification for when we're about to go live. I know you probably just if you're subscribed and your notifications are on, it probably just pops up on your phone. But I'll try to see if I could do a little bit more than that. Um, yeah. Well, let's get started. Um, you know, Kaz, it's the hope that kills you. It really is. Because everybody's been asking me, oh, you think Nigeria will qualify for the World Cup? Oh, do you think Nigeria will do this? And my answer has been no,
There-
they're not.
There's a chance, right?
That's
They're in
what
the
I'm
same place
saying.
Cameroon is. We're
You
all in this together.
and you people saying there's a chance. Stop saying that
No,
out
there's
loud.
a chance.
All right, let's discuss this chance because we are in the same boat. We're in the same exact boat. We both
My
qualify.
useless team couldn't win yesterday, so Cape Verde gets an easy way through. Yeah,
Cape Verde qualified.
yeah. First, they finished first in our group.
Oh Lord, let me see. So you were in group. Wait, where is it? No, that's CONCACAF. I want
I could see, if I'm not mistaken.
CAF. So for CAF, we got Cameroon in Group D and Cape
Yep.
Verde. Oof.
Mm.
Wow. Well done, Cape Verde. I know
Uh-huh.
Cape Verdeans. I don't know if that's what they're called. That will be very pleased about that. Um, you drew your last game and lost to Cape Verde.
Yeah.
You would have went straight. You would
Mm.
straight because this best second place thing is a scam, bro. It's a scam.
Only like two teams get to go from this playoffs.
And what?
So
So semifinal will be probably Gabon, Nigeria, and then Congo, Cameroon, and then the final. One team from that second place group goes through. But wait, it gets
they
worse.
don't go through. Yeah, they have to play another
And then there's another qualifier for all the other scrubs that had to go through this progress from like probably
from
Asia,
Europe, from or the world.
China,
Hmm.
South America, CONCACAF. And how many teams are in that one? Involving countries. How many teams are that? Okay. It doesn't say it doesn't this article doesn't tell me how many teams are in that, but I know it's at least one from each member organization. So that's like at least six teams in there that are gonna be in there qualifying for the final two spots.
We have no one but ourselves to blame. Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't been watching Cameroon, but like you guys should have made it. Like the last three games just fumbled. That Damn. That's I didn't even notice. I just thought, okay, maybe they just suck. But no, you guys are actually in there. Only lost once, and you lost to the guys that beat you.
Yeah.
That's
No, we couldn't even beat Angola yesterday.
that's rough, man.
We still had a chance yesterday, but nope. We didn't lose, but we didn't win. We had to win,
Yeah,
and we didn't win.
you needed a win and for Cape Verde to not win.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's rough. Meanwhile, Nigeria have just been generally useless. Um, very useless team. Should we only lost one game, but five draws?
yeah, I was still in there though.
Five
Still in there.
draws? It's a miracle because South Africa actually got deducted 3 points for
Yes,
fielding
and they
young
still
people play,
they
and they
still
still
made
made
it.
the group. That's rough. Benin, like they had it in their hands. They would have gone first, but they lost to us. Of course they did, but it's the draws against Rwanda and Zimbabwe and Lesotho and Benin. Those are the ones that really grind my gears because those are teams where I can't respectfully, I love my Africans. Yeah, I can't name one player from those teams, man. Is there any Zimbabwean player in the Premier League? I feel like I would know because he would be like their best player. Yeah, and I don't think I know. Again, people are gonna ask me, "Well, we made the playoffs. We're still in it. Let's go, Super Eagles." No,
There's still a chance.
no, no. There's no chance. Look, this is what's gonna happen. It's gonna be Cameroon and Nigeria in that final, and Osimhen is gonna disappear again. Mark my words.
He had his
Osimhen,
best game for Nigeria.
yeah, but that's what frauds do. The entire qualification campaign. Guess how many goals he scored?
0
One. He
or
scored
1.
one, and it was against Zimbabwe in the draw. In the draw, bro. And then I think it was match fixing me personally. I think the guys at the top had a meeting with the guys at the top in Benin. It's like, yo, we need you guys to not lose this to lose this game. And that's what happened because they've been much more consistent. And then all of a sudden they lose 4-0. All of a sudden Osimhen is scoring a hat trick. Come on, man. That's suspicious, man. And then to make it worse, I go on social media, I go on Instagram, and all I see is Osimhen propaganda posts from like BR football and Sky Sports. And I'm just like, and trust me, you can go check. I'm in the comments. I'm asking, where was he the rest of the qualifiers? Why didn't you post anything then? Why?
Uh,
So is
they
he?
had to win. They had to win, or else there would have been a riot.
Yeah.
I heard Atticus Takes was trying to calm everyone down. Hey, please don't destroy property. Don't involve in violence. Please.
No, Nigerians don't riot, man.
It was
Nigerians
gonna be a
don't.
riot.
Nigerians would not have rioted. Nigerians would have gone home and cried, we would have been fighting Ghanaians on social media all night long. That's all that would have happened. They don't riot. They just take the pain and deal with it. But hey,
I think Ghana qualified, right?
yeah, Ghana is in there. Ghana, they're straight to the World Cup.
Now, um, Callum Hudson-Odoi and Nketiah are thinking about defecting from England.
They have to defect, or they're never gonna play in the World Cup. No, for facts, they're not getting into that England team.
Hey, man, you never know what can happen.
Nah, the England under 21 team is better than a lot of these other teams that have qualified. Like, come on.
Harry Kane gets injured, you
Okay.
know.
All right. Now, look, this is assuming everybody stays healthy, man.
That's what I'm saying. You never know, man, because Ollie Watkins is not looking good. Ivan Toney, are they gonna call him up really? So the Harry Kane gets injured. You never know. They might give Eddie Nketiah a call, and then you might have to.
Look, Eddie
Because
Nketiah is definitely not going to the World Cup, bro. Let's just put it that way. Callum Hudson-Odoi, his maybe with the Chelsea connection, he can finesse his way in there, but
I mean, because let's look at how many strikers England has. That's in form. Harry Kane. Okay, next. Rashford. Okay. Ollie Watkins has scored 1 goal this season. Like he's scaring me. I'm afraid for Ollie Watkins.
bro, Aston Villa have been struggling too. So I mean,
Yeah, because they're not scoring goals like that. That's what I'm saying. Only Rashford and Kane are like, all right, but if
Aaron Rodgers,
he's not a striker,
well, neither is Hudson-Odoi.
no, I'm talking about Eddie Nketiah.
Oh, for Nketiah.
I think he has a chance. He has a shot.
Uh,
If Harry Kane and Marcus Rashford gets injured, they're calling him up.
yeah, but they're
Yeah,
not gonna. Harry Kane rarely gets injured, and even when
he's
he's
so
injured,
rare,
he
so rare.
still
Yeah,
goes. He still goes
yeah,
and play. He will get injured in tournament and still start the final.
yeah.
Well,
It's very rare for him to get injured.
all right,
Absolutely.
now Ollie Watkins. Okay, all right.
Yeah, it may not call him up.
But hey, we still got guys like what Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Um,
They're not calling him up.
what about
They,
the?
no, they will rather have trust me. They'll rather have Nketiah than Calvert Lewin. Come on, man.
I don't know. I don't know,
There's
man.
not that many England strikers to go around, except if you want to call up Ivan Toney, then maybe all right, sure.
Yo,
But
Ivan Toney would definitely go over Nketiah.
yeah, yeah, but I don't know if they're gonna call him up though from the Saudi league.
El Saudi. I mean,
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know how England does his things.
nah. If he's still good though. If he's good, he's
He is
good.
absolutely,
Wait,
but will they call him up? I don't know.
okay. Yeah. I mean, might as well call up Tammy Abraham if you're calling up Nketiah, bro. You might as well.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if they're gonna call up.
You might.
Tammy isn't even a starter in his club. Neither is Nketiah. So yeah, they have a chance like Nigeria and Cameroon have a chance to make the World Cup. That's how their chance is. But a lot of things will have to break their way. Kane and Rashford will have to get injured, and then all right, let's see.
Yeah. We'll see. We will definitely see. But yeah, England, by the way, they qualified for the World Cup today.
Of course,
First UEFA nation to qualify. I think that was just meant to be. That's just business as usual there. Thomas Tuchel. Um, I actually like I was on a job today and I met one of my customers was from Britain and he was an Arsenal fan. And I asked him two questions. I asked him, "Do you think Arsenal win the league?" And his response was, "Well, if they don't, they never will." And
yes, yes,
and then I
absolutely.
asked, I asked him the same question about England. I was like, "Do you think England can win the World Cup next summer?" And he's like, "If they don't, they probably never will." And I was like, "You know what?
It's the generation, man.
Yeah, this their second one too. Like, and I think let's talk about it. What's is this generation better than the last one?
For England,
Yeah,
uh, I mean, I'm gonna say yes because of Harry Kane. The last one never had a Harry Kane.
they had a Wayne Rooney though.
Okay, that's arguable.
Oh, not that's very arguable. Come on now, prime Rooney. I mean, who was he? Harry Kane? That's actually really tough.
Yeah,
That's actually really tough. Like Harry Kane, consistent, never gets injured
never got.
versus
Wait, I
Rooney.
don't think was Rooney that good for England?
That's the thing. That's the thing about your generation. None of them were really that good for England.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Rooney would compared to Harry Kane for England,
Yo,
like
that's
just
not
playing on the England team.
that's yeah, it's not comparable at all.
Yeah, Harry Kane has just been a revelation for England.
At all. I think when Gerard, they asked Gerard about like his generation, and he summed them up as he didn't say conceited, but he called them conceited losers or something like that.
They just never worked out. Their midfield never worked. The
Arrogance
midfield,
losers. That's what he called them.
no, the midfield of Steven Gerrard and Frank Lampard never worked.
They
It just
just never.
didn't work.
They never played together. Skulls, you think of it's not FIFA. That's a it's not FIFA where you could just stick skulls
That's what I'm saying.
and make
They
it
just
work.
never had that chemistry. They just never looked.
They hated each other. They
It
didn't
makes
like each
sense.
other. It's the rivalry between the clubs was
Was
just
just
too.
too tough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't pass. They had players Beckham, Cole coming from Arsenal to Chelsea. You had that. You had John Terry that was doing things to his teammates' wives behind the
Yes.
scenes.
Wayne Bridge.
Ex-wife, I think.
Yeah.
Um, it's crazy. And then you had like the Cole up front. You had
I even have a hot take. Jermaine Defoe looked better for England than Wayne Rooney. Just my take.
Cole was very consistent for England. I think he's easily top five. Did he ever crack that list? I think he might be like a
He was
10.
scoring like crazy for England.
Hmm.
He was scoring goals left and right.
Yeah, so
Wayne Rooney, you couldn't find him for England.
yeah, yeah. Let me look up top England men international goal scorers. Let me see who's on the list, and let me see where Rooney is.
Get this, even Peter Crouch got a crack into the England team. I know.
Yeah, he was
I
there.
know.
Look, Emil Heskey. He was.
Emil Heskey.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Rooney is second on the list with 53.
Okay.
But he did it in 120 games. Kane
Mhm.
74 in 109 games.
My goodness. Yeah, it's not even close, man. It's
Gary
not even.
Lineker at 4 with 48.
Who?
Gary Lineker.
Oh yeah, Gary Lineker, very good player for England. Very, very good.
I was not familiar with your England game,
I
Gary.
know. They just think he's a commentator. He
Yeah.
just talks crap all day. Nah, he actually played the game.
But they induct him in the Hall of
You
Fame
know,
yet.
what about his name? The Liverpool striker, Michael Owen.
Michael Owen. Yep. Michael Owen is sixth on this list with 40. Yes, she's
Not
there.
bad.
Sir Bobby Charlton, Alan Shearer, and then a couple.
He's kind of Michael Owen is kind of England's version of Alexandre Pato. Popped really young, won the Ballon d'Or at 21, then
Disappeared.
sputtered.
Yeah, I think he ripped his Achilles back when like
Injuries.
injuries
Yeah.
were
Injuries,
were
literally.
a sentence to your career.
Yeah.
Even with Wayne Rooney too, I think the reason why he faded out so fast because he was bagging 20 goals in the Premier League at 16. Harry Kane
Yeah.
is more of a fine wine that is still insanely good and consistent.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's like I guess you kind of already answered the question for me. It's like I would definitely go with this generation because this
Yeah.
generation is definitely more talented, definitely a team that plays together
They
regardless.
play way more together. Yeah.
And they've had better coaching at least now with Tuchel, even with Potter. Was it Potter they have? Oh, no, it wasn't Potter. It was the other guy.
Southgate.
Southgate. Even with Southgate, they reached final.
He did his thing, man.
Yeah.
I'm not going to knock him, man. They got to the final, and then Saka and them boys fumbled the bag against Italy, where they were being persecuted.
Oh yeah, that was a dark.
English fans.
that was a dark day on everywhere.
Very dark
Ego
days.
losers, yeah. But yeah, they were. They definitely were, and that's why they failed. At least this generation has reached the final. Um,
Yes.
um,
Yes, they have.
and I think they've reached two.
They weren't in the World Cup final though. They were in the semifinal, but they reached the Euro League final.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they reached the Euros. That's the one they just lost, right? They
the one they just lost.
and won.
They,
They lost to Spain. I think the Euros.
yes, the semifinal. Yeah,
Yeah.
but they reached the Euro final with Italy against Italy. The previous one,
Oh.
where like I told you, Saka and Sancho missed their penalties, and
Oh, they reached both finals. They reached back-to-back finals. They Saka one was
they did.
and
They
then
did. They played
Spain
against
they
Spain.
got
Yeah,
beaten.
yeah.
Yeah, sad. But yeah, they'll be back. Um,
But they haven't been to a World Cup final yet.
no, no, since the one they won.
I think it's 70 years
Yeah,
ago.
the very first one. Back when people did not know what football was. Do we even have
Yeah,
those highlights on VHS?
I don't even
I
know.
need to go
I
look
don't
up
know, man.
England's final win. If we have video of that win or actual, I don't know what happened or how that game went. But hey, England are my pick to win the World Cup this year. I actually think it's coming home. I,
Okay,
I think it is coming home.
that's not a bad pick. I mean, with Thomas Tuchel, he's done miracles before.
I
He's
think
brought a
we can
team
do
from
it.
he's brought a team from 8th place to the Champions League final.
Yeah,
So
I really think they have all the tools to win. Like what
they
was
do.
stopping them in the last two tournaments was their coaching. And Southgate is okay. He's gone now. He's Sir Southgate.
He's been knighted.
Oh yeah, he got knighted, and he got knighted after the penalty loss, which is crazy to
Yes.
me. But
Yeah.
he's a knight now of the British Order. Thank you for your service. Bye, good riddance. Now they have a
No, actually, he stepped down. They didn't fire. He stepped down on
oh
his own.
he stepped down.
Yeah.
He resigned.
Yes.
Oh,
He resigned.
thank you for resigning.
Like, hey, man, shout out to him for knowing
Yeah,
himself. Like, he's like, I just don't have it. I'm
yeah.
sorry. I failed you guys. I'm not gonna lie though. As un what's the word? As unexplosive as Southgate's England teams were, um, he was really. I see him as a players coach.
Mm,
You know, I see him as more as a players coach than a tactician. He wasn't a very good tactician, but he was pretty good at managing egos and making sure that
yeah.
nothing. Like, come on, it wasn't like Fabio Capello's England where this guy's fighting this guy's beefing with this guy. He managed the players really well, and sometimes that's like that can take you really far. But to win it all, you got to have it all, and I think Thomas Tuchel has it all because he already knows the players. Like he coached in England and Germany and Paris, so he knows most of the players already. Most of the players know him. They like him. They like his inventiveness, his creativity, and he's a great tactician. He's an excellent tactician.
He's still somehow unemployed though. He was linked to a Man U job a lot. They hated that, but I think it's just a bias because
It was. I blame Bayern, man.
Bayern. What?
Didn't he coach Bayern?
Southgate?
No, Tuchel.
Oh,
Oh, you mean
well,
Southgate is unemployed?
well,
Okay.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, because I was like,
Yeah,
there's
man.
no reason why Bayern should have fired him. It was just
It
something
was
personal,
silly.
bro.
It was silly. It was very
Yeah,
silly. And they fired
yeah,
him, and then the coach that they hired to replace
company.
Company. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that was insane because they saw Tuchel was available after Chelsea sacked him, and then they sacked their current coach. I think it was like Nagelsmann got
Nagelsmann.
fired,
Yes.
and then they ended up sacking Tuchel,
Hmm.
yeah, just to hire Company. Yeah, Bayern.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
I'm glad
weird.
he got the England job. I really hope they win this World Cup. They got it, and they still have that resiliency, that togetherness from Southgate's man management, that dig deep and
Hmm.
Harry Kane and chill. They still have that, and now they have the tactical side too, and
Yeah,
they're exciting. I don't think I think they didn't concede a single goal. This
they haven't considered a goal yet.
yeah,
I don't know if they're my pick to win it, but they're definitely up there. I'll have to wait and see. We still have a guy called whom I call Pele Jr. waiting.
yeah. He's
So,
he's going to have to win that Ballon d'Or that he wants so bad. But yeah, he's gonna have to. Um, yeah, England. We'll see what they do now that they're qualified. Hopefully, maybe they'll call up a couple of these guys on the fringes now that they're in there just to see what they're capable of. I know there's going to be a couple shouts, a couple like the young boys that come up this year that by the end of the season they'll be like, "Hey, is he going to the World Cup?" And there's going to be a lot of guys that's going to be disappointed as well, and they're going to have to defect to Ghana and Lesotho and Jamaica like they've started doing. Honestly, for me personally, if you've gone your entire career and we've been trying to call you up and you never responded, and now once you're like pushing 30, now you want to play for
I
us?
don't need you.
No, we should not.
Ekitike tried to do the same thing with Cameroon. We were like, no, sorry, the door's closed.
Oh, y'all told him no, and but he does start for France.
Now he does.
It's like you guys had to reject him, and he had to go to Liverpool, and
Yes,
now he
and
yeah.
exactly. But
Yeah,
he tried to do
that's
the same thing.
respect to Cameroon for rejecting Ekitike.
Yeah, we don't play
Yeah,
play play those games, man.
yeah, because if you like, that's a hard. That takes a lot of principle because
Yep,
that one player could have taken you directly to World Cup. But that's I respect that. I respect
it's okay. We still have Mbeumo. We still have Baliba from Brighton.
that.
We have one of the best Premier League midfielders. Man, you was looking to buy him for 100 over 120 million.
Yeah,
We're good. We have players. We have Onana. Yes, Man U fans. Sorry. He's still our goalkeeper. Look at how he's playing for Trabzonspor or whatever their name is.
he was it. He kept clean sheets,
A
saves,
clean sheet, an
saves.
assist, the most saves, and an assist. Yes, an assist.
I maintained the position that Onana was not the problem. However,
He was not the problem.
it became a point that he just had to go. There was no coming back after like
He'll be back though.
last couple.
He's on loan.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah, he'll be back.
It's all right though. He'll find another club. He doesn't have to be Man U. At least his reputation will be a little bit better now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least people will be like, all right, it was not your fault. It
Yeah,
was
it
Man U's
wasn't
fault.
him.
Yeah.
It wasn't his fault.
But Man, you may have found their new goalie for the future. Especially given the way he played against Sunderland. And it wasn't even that the kid played great. It's just he did the basics of what keepers should do. If the ball's in the air, come and catch it. If the ball's in the air, come and punch it. If the ball's come just catch it. Just catch the ball. Don't bobble it. Have a nice save. He didn't even have that many saves.
Yeah.
Maybe one or two saves. He just did the basics, and they didn't play from the back.
Yeah.
At all. They were like, just boot the ball, catch the ball, have a couple saves.
That's
That's all he did.
that's all you want from a goalkeeper. They want them to pass out from the back and pass sideways
Mhm.
and hold the
which
ball.
Onana is really good at, because I told you he had an assist. So
Yeah, but Manu is not good at and
no, they're not.
that. You can't ask a goalkeeper to do that when your team doesn't even know the basics or do nothing.
Exactly.
So yeah, and then there's some guys that are just not good at it. Sanchez, but we won't talk about him. I actually wanted to sign Onana like before Man U signing. I was like, oh, Onana's available. Let's get him, but never did. I think it would have been a different story if he signed for Chelsea.
Probably. Yeah.
But goalkeepers, all we ask from you always just don't make mistakes. That's it. Don't make silly mistakes because goalkeeping, I don't want to say it's not that hard, but it is more simple than like almost all the other
And like striker.
Yeah, it's just position yourself well, punch, catch, save. You don't have to be the world's greatest goalkeeper. You just have to be solid.
So I have to ask this question. How far do we think USA can make it in the World Cup?
Well, my demand was for them to go to as far as we've gone before and take it one next step. But seeing as
Semifinals?
yeah, semifinals. So
I
seeing
don't think
as
it's making
Pochettino
there.
is not really lighting it up, and Christian Pulisic's back has been decimated from carrying us for years, and even the young team, they'll play the bad teams well. They'll play the teams we're expected to beat. But whenever we meet any type of serious opposition, we get smacked
Fold.
instantly. And there's no spine to the team. They don't have the fight, and it can't just be Pulisic going on a crazy one and scoring. Like he can't keep doing that. So I don't. I think we do make it out the group stage, round of 16. Disappointing exit.
Who are our midfielders?
And I don't know, bro.
That's the problem right there.
I don't know.
I know who's gonna play in defense. I know who's gonna play in attack, but our midfield, bro, good lord.
Let's see.
God help us.
Let's see who we got in this squad. Damn, they have us ranked at 16.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a living too that's too high.
Cap. Uh, yeah. Who are these guys, man?
There's no way USA will make it to the semis. Man, we'll beat Mexico. Mexico is not a problem. Mexico, please. What do you think this is? Giovanni Dos Santos, Mexico? It's not the same Mexico. Ain't no way nah. We'll beat Mexico is not the problem. Trust me.
Look, we lost to Mexico, I think, in whatever final we played, but they can have that one. But if we meet them in
Yeah,
the
I
World
mean,
Cup,
if you look at who, if you look at who we played, like it wasn't like Christian Pulisic wasn't there, Tim Weah wasn't there, like most of those guys weren't there.
we pretty
Our
much meet
like
them when we want.
our left back wasn't there. Like a lot of those guys weren't there. So Mexico is not. I'm not worried about Mexico, man. If you're worried about Mexico,
Meaning is
yeah, we're not. We're definitely not that good. But yeah,
our attack is good enough for like to score a couple good goals, but everything behind that is just not
bro,
good enough.
that's the same. It's the same thing that happened in the previous World Cup, man.
Yeah.
Against Netherlands. And Netherlands, they weren't anything special, man. The goals we gave up were so oh god. Oh,
Yo, Landon Donovan's U.S. men's national team or Christian Pulisic's.
oh, Landon Donovan's.
That was an easy one. That was a
Yeah.
What's his name that played for Spurs? Probably
Clint Dempsey's
Dempsey.
team is even better.
Clint Dempsey is probably my favorite U.S.
Yeah, my favorite US player of all time was
Yeah,
Clint Dempsey.
Clint Dempsey.
Yes.
Yes.
It's not hard.
Yeah. Those guys
Yeah,
those guys were tough. Those guys were gritty. They weren't all tactical. They don't weren't the best tactically, but they had the fight in them.
bro, they fought you to the death. Like look at how they played Cristiano Ronaldo's Portugal. I think it was 2-2, right? They tied them 2-2 or something.
Yeah, where was that in
And
the
then
world?
they
Was that
beat
in the world?
Ghana.
Is that
Man, that's probably my favorite World Cup from any USA team. And then they, man, freaking Lukaku. Yeah, they lost in the
oh,
ooh,
to Belgium.
yeah.
Yeah.
They were that close, man.
Yes.
It was extra time. They were that close, man.
Let me see. Let me see. Isn't McKinney one of our main characters? Uh,
Any?
you mean yeah, Weston McKinney? Juventus?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. It's just
Yeah.
these guys, I don't there's not enough steel backbone in this team, man.
There's not.
Well, at
There's
all.
not. They're more skilled.
Yeah.
They're definitely way more skilled than Dempsey's and Donovan's team put together.
How is Christian Pulisic only 27 though? I was thinking it was like 30 at least.
Nah,
He's still in his prime.
he's
But
still fairly in his prime,
and he
but
has been healthy recently. So.
he needs help, man.
It
Like
looks like Christian
he
Pulisic would
he
be
needs help.
a great player to have. Like put Christian Pulisic in like an England team or I don't even
Oh, Tyler Adams. Tyler Adams is a Bournemouth player, bro. Let's be serious. Like I'm just being serious. I like him, but he's a Bournemouth player.
look exactly. I'm looking. I was looking at what team,
Cameroon has better midfielders than USA. Let's be honest. We have one of the best midfielders in the Premier League.
bro.
Tyler Adams, I'm sorry, bro.
Half 25% of these guys play in MLS, bro.
Yes.
We got one that plays in the Liga MX.
Mm-hmm.
And then the best teams we have one Juve, but we have Coventry City, Derby County,
You
Marseille.
know who definitely can need to call up the kid who plays in Lyon, who went from he went from playing football, literally a kicker,
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
scoring one of the craziest goals in the Champions League this season
Yeah.
for Lyon. So let's call him up.
We need him.
Let's give him a chance.
We need him ASAP. Wait, Tanner Tessman. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Was he has he actually played? Because he does show up in this squad.
He should be in it,
Yeah, he does show up in this squad, but have they actually called him
but
up to play yet? I don't know. Yeah.
we can like there's things I gotta change. We cannot Aguiman cannot be our starting striker, number one. Um what's his name? Uh Tillman, he should play number 10. He should play in the midfield. He shouldn't be a winger. Like there's things that have to be different. That are gonna have to be considerably different. Sure, Adams can start, but he's gonna have to play six, like strictly six.
I don't
Um
think I think part of the things that need to change, they're not gonna change in time for the World Cup, first of all. I think our best chance is sacking Poach after the World Cup and doing a complete rebuild of the youth system and really
who are you gonna hire if you sack Poach?
I don't know, some guy that
Exactly.
from
I don't think it's Poach though. I don't
no,
think
it's
it's
not. It's no, it's not. I'm not saying Poach isn't a good
he can
player.
only work with the players that he's got, but these players need to change. They're gonna have to dig deep.
I think
They're gonna have to fight like they've never fought before in their lives.
they're not going to, man. I mean, I think they might. They will fight, but it won't be enough fight to get us where we need to go. You know, to that.
Has it ever been enough fight?
Yeah, it just won't be. These players aren't it. Even when we did have fight, we had teams that had more fight than them, but they didn't have the
Yeah,
talent.
they didn't have the talent,
Now we have the talent, but not the fight.
not
We
the
need
fight.
both. We need
Yeah,
both right now, and I think it's just like the United States is way too big for our team to be 25% MLS players. Man.
yeah.
We need some
A
sort of
lot of MLS players there.
organizational from the top to the bottom change in recruiting and funding and pathways to the league and just like promoting even our league, the MLS is like, is it ever gonna be good? Really?
Relegation. That's the only way.
Relegate.
Every other top league has that.
Yeah, we need consequences. Like we
Yep.
can't keep being that like the NBA, NFL.
Yeah.
We need to adapt.
You get the number one overall pick. No, you get nothing. you're relegated. No, that's
Yeah,
why.
we need a complete change because it's
Yes.
not taken seriously enough. Like they don't take it serious. Like, okay, we can go the entire season and not win a single game, and we get the best player. We get the best up and coming player. It's not
Yep.
making sense.
We
Anywhere
need
else,
that's like you're incentivizing teams like who are not the teams at the top, like the top
they're
six, but like those middle teams,
yeah,
you're incentivizing them to just lose.
yeah.
I mean, look at middle teams in the Premier League, even teams in like 13th,
They will
12th.
go bankrupt just to stay up, like literally.
Yes.
Like they will spend everything. We need to really release. We need to release the league from its shackles. All this like player cap things they have. Okay, you can do financial fair play, but no. Let's just release the caps. Let them spend. Let the investment pour in. Like look at Saudi, man. Look at Saudi.
Do away with the draft. We don't need a draft. Soccer
The
does
draft.
not need a draft. We don't need a draft.
We need
We don't.
academies. We need academies.
The draft should be for lower leagues and academies.
Yep.
But the top teams in MLS, you don't need a draft.
No, we need recruiting, and we need to go sign and
Scouting, scout some players,
each club has
hardcore
a
recruitment,
training facility.
training facilities. Oh my God, have you seen Dortmund's training facilities?
Yep.
Me and you will become better players a month in Dortmund's training facilities.
Yeah.
We need something like that.
We don't have it. We don't have that they all just have too much of a safety net under them. It's not
Exactly.
like England or Europe where you could be the best player in that under 17 pool, but we'll never get
Cobham has,
you again.
Cobham has cut teenagers.
Yeah, with so many of them, we cut
La
them.
Masia cuts teenagers all the time. Cucurella, oh, I used to play in Barcelona. We didn't see you. Yeah, I
No,
got cut from your school. Yeah.
Arsenal cut AZ.
Mm-hmm.
We like there's so
We
many
cut
players
we
that are
cut Tyler Adams. No, not Tyler Adams. Declan Rice.
Declan Rice. So yes, that's what was I.
Yeah.
Bro, we cut like you get cut. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And in the US, no, you just play for college and then you get drafted.
Get drafted.
Have like yeah, it's
That doesn't work. It works in NBA, NFL. Yes, it
yeah,
works.
we're not this is soccer. And if
Football is different.
unless we don't want to ever be a good team internationally or have our league taken seriously elsewhere, we we need to stop all of that and
Yeah.
bring it back.
And we need to bring in relegation.
Yeah. Relegation. We already have
Because
the leagues. We already have
the
the
thing is, we already have minor leagues,
yeah, we do.
and minor
Bring
leagues
them into the
are
pyramid.
almost bringing in similar views to MLS. That shouldn't be. That should not be. That just shouldn't be. There should be no comparison in views for minor league championships and MLS championships. They shouldn't even compare. But right now, it's only off by like a couple thousand. I'm like, that's not. No, that's a bad sign.
Um, but
Yeah.
it's yeah, that's what I meant by it's definitely not poach, but that's part of the bigger change we need. And I think part of one of the people to lead us into there is one of into whenever we change all those systems, the head guys or head coach is all people that are part of the system and grew up in the system. It's gonna be some under 21 kid that got cut that didn't make it to maybe he didn't make it really as a player, and then he went into coaching, and that's going to be our national team coach. As an organization, if we can change that over the next 4 years, maybe 8 years, okay, yeah, then we can compete because really we're too big as a nation to compete. But I don't know if anybody that can actually do things like that is actually having those conversations. But
I
I
don't
hope
think
they
there's
are.
any USA coach that can even
Mhm.
like sniff poach.
Yeah, do we have even does MLS even have like
Jesse Marsh,
coaches. Okay, Jesse March.
but he's the Canada's coach.
Exactly. Like, but who else? Like, do we?
That's the only guy. There's only one, literally only one.
Yeah.
And Canada already. I don't see Canada letting him go anytime soon, unless he falls apart. He falls out with the players.
Yeah, they are good. They're the Canada. They're probably gonna do better than us, and I think it's just gonna be a 3-team chess match between us, Mexico, and Canada to see first of
Mm-hmm.
all who gets knocked out first, and then
Yeah,
secondly who does the best out of the remaining two, and
yeah, that's it.
yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, man, that was a whole lot of World Cup preview. That was kind of our first one. We usually don't talk about internationals, but now it's starting to become
It's starting to ramp up. Yep,
we did cover the last World Cup because it was
we did. We absolutely
yeah, it
did.
was in December. So yeah,
Yeah,
we will be there. It's gonna be a long season, man. It's gonna be a really long season because even after everything World Cup. Um, but yeah,
yes,
the international break is over. This one was actually pretty good because I was actually paying attention this time and had things to root for. Um,
yep. And I like how Chelsea and other teams finagled their players out of going to international break. Reece James last second injury.
yeah,
Um and Enzo had his hamstring was tight, so he couldn't quite make the flight.
to be released. uh, I think, yeah, even Estabio is like requesting him back early. But like, yeah, let's start there. Like, even like, I think they didn't start João Pedro. Like, so
Yeah,
yeah, like, international duty, it takes a lot of toll. I mean, club duty is all huge.
Esteval. Oh God.
So let's
Good
transition
Lord.
into because this is getting 47 minutes, but we're gonna keep going. Um, Chelsea beat Liverpool 2-1 thanks to a beautiful
They did.
foul goal.
Thanks to the golden boy,
This is
Esteval
the
Willian.
moment I've been waiting for.
We've all been waiting for. At the bridge, score your first goal, game winner against Liverpool. Oh my God.
I was screaming in the chat. I know you saw me screaming in the chat like my rest.
Yeah.
It's Estaval time. Put a Estaval. It's time. And what does he do?
We all were thinking the same thing. Like he should have been put him on since.
Should have been started, probably. Even,
Yeah. Yeah.
start him on.
It seems that every game Esteval started, we would get a red card in the first
Yeah,
half.
and then we have to sub him off. You know,
Yeah.
like it's just a little crazy. Let's.
Yeah. I mean, we got man, like yeah. But Esteval, what a player.
he saved.
What a
He saved us.
what a performance. Like
Do you think? Do you think the what's his name on his slot respects us a little too much because he has been hyping up our team.
he's been hyping us up since last season. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, bro,
Like
calm down. Like,
yeah, like
whoa.
bro, like chill.
Why do you want us? You want us to take it easy on you?
Yeah.
Nah, bro, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, was it manipulation because he knew
I think that's what it was.
Oscar had something for him, or did he know his team, or
But in the end of the day,
good?
at the end of the, I mean, I think okay. To be perfectly honest, I think we're a bad matchup for Liverpool because we play the same way, or we're because here's why we're a bad matchup for Liverpool because we're our coach has Man City's ideology,
Mm.
but our play style is more like Liverpool because of our counter attack. It's so lethal. So we can play like Man City or we can play like Liverpool. And that's a bad matchup for us. Because how do we get the last goal? It was bad. Man City way. Literally built from the back all the way to Esteval.
Yeah.
How do we get the first goal? It was a quick 1-2 pass, Caicedo, boom, goal. So we can play their style of play and we can play Man City's style of play. We can play in both ways because Liverpool, they don't see, they only have one style of play. The same with Man City. Even they only have one style of play, except Pep, we saw that haram football against Arsenal.
Yeah,
Don't think we weren't
he
watching you,
brought out
man.
the Haram ball. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, but I think Arne Slot just knows the matchup with Liverpool and Chelsea. It's just never been right. We're a bad matchup
Hmm.
for them.
Yeah,
Arsenal is a perfect matchup for them because they play too slow, so they're a perfect matchup. Same with Man City, but we can play slow, we can play fast, we can play quick 1-2s. We can do it all.
we can also play
So
like complete dog shit at times too, and miss
and
all
that
the
too.
time. But
And
yeah,
we're officially red card FC. I mean, if you look at my previous talkative sports news episode, I spoke about this. I was happy we won, but I officially understand now why our players can keep getting red card because it's being condoned. I said you're either coaching or you're condoning it, and he's condoning it.
I think he's taking too much of a. He's definitely comfortable in that Chelsea
Mhm.
seat because the guys probably like him. He's probably like a unk to them. He's way less of a Mourinho type and way more of a Southgate type. You know,
Yes, he's a players coach. Yeah,
yeah. So he's like
I mean Mourinho was a players coach too, obviously, but
but he was more of a motivator, get it together or it's
yes,
on. And a lot
yes,
of
yes,
players crumbled under that. But
yes,
Mariska is more of a we're a family, we're
yeah,
good. Even when you mess up, I'm still gonna back you. I'm never gonna say anything bad about my players ever.
ever, yeah,
Ever. And yeah, he's just like protecting them because they're young and they're so no, you gotta flame them sometimes. And that's why we sometimes don't play it as well and get stupid red cards. Like all you had to do was scream at Nicholas Jackson a couple of times after those red cards, and I promise you, they probably wouldn't have stopped, but he would have been less likely to do them. You know, just like even with Sanchez, I'm pretty sure Sanchez didn't even get talked to after that. You know,
nope,
he probably
nope.
didn't. Yeah, there was no discipline. Well, he missed the next game because of the ban, but he was right back started the next game. There was no real punishment for it. Job
Okay, he had to start, man. You were gonna start Jorgensen again.
Marino started Jorgensen.
I know, but bro, no, I couldn't see Jorgensen as a starting, bro. Come on, my
I
goodness,
mean,
bro.
bro, it's like there has, like you said, there he's condoning it though. Like
He is
sometimes
condoning it.
you gotta punish players. Like me, you get a red card, even if you're not banned, you're not playing the next game. So if it's a stupid red card, if you take one for the
Yeah,
team, okay, all right. Like Jao Pedro, that red card was kind of very harsh, kind of like the second
I
yellow.
think it was a second
Yeah, the
yellow.
second yellow one. But Chaloba,
Chaloba kind of took one for the team.
yeah,
I mean, what do you want him to do? Like,
yeah,
he put him in a bad position. He tried to pull out of the tackle. It just didn't work.
yeah. But it's like,
So
you know, I think Maresca is also trying to motivate these guys to like be fired up and take one for the team a little bit. Like that Caicedo penalty that he conceded, I can definitely see Maresca telling Caicedo go for the tackle, but it's not
that
working.
was,
It's
yeah.
ending in it. We have to,
They're gonna learn.
yeah,
They're gonna learn that there's levels of teams that you play against, right? And when you play against teams that have composure, teams that have been there before with veteran players, a veteran striker like Harry Kane, a very good players all around them. The the room for error is slim to none. Like, I think Liverpool is kind of shaking a little bit. They've been shaky all year. So the room for error against a team like Liverpool is not on the same level as a room for error against a team like Bayern,
yeah,
right? Or against a team like, I don't know, like Inter Milan, or even a Napoli.
PSG,
Teams like it, right? It's once you start playing against teams like that, the room for error becomes slimmer and slimmer and shorter and more narrow. So yeah, taking one for the team may seem like a good idea against Brighton,
it
which
wasn't. That's the
wasn't.
problem. Even when we make those mistakes against these teams that are nowhere as good as Bayern, we still just crumble right after. So
because we're not good enough to make mistakes like that and bail ourselves out.
yeah,
We used to be in the days of Frank Lampard and Drogba and those guys.
so many times
Yeah,
here, like past Chelsea teams, we're up 1-0. We got a red card in the first half, but we still win 1-0.
we still win the game like 2-1. I remember that game that Frank Lampard scored the hat trick to reach his 250th goal for Chelsea against Aston Villa. We had a red card. We were man down, and we still won 3-2.
Yeah,
So I'm just like, we've been there, we've done that before. And by the way, Chelsea, we used to be, we hardly get red cards, maybe once or twice per season. We have 4 in a row.
yep. Now we're red card SC. We have our manager. He's on it. Like that is a stupid thing. You're on a second yellow. You know you're on a second yellow.
Yeah.
Sprint down anyways. It's like he wanted the spotlight. He knew what would happen if he sprinted down, but he thought, you know what? International break. We have a Nottingham Forest next. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go.
Does he miss that game?
Oh yeah, he's banned for that game. So it's like, yeah, I don't care. I'll do it. That's the immaturity part of Maresca, and it is
Exactly.
definitely is bleeding into his players. Now, I don't want to be like these the what's his name Jamie Carragher's of the world say, oh, Chelsea have a disciplinary problem. Damn, I wish I
No, I don't think
no we
it's
don't.
just immaturity, and
No.
it's not holding players accountable for getting red cards, like, which I think is it's a bad sign because
I think we are going to fix that. I think the
I
red
hope
card FC tag is gonna fade away, hopefully. But um, when it rains, it pours. Sometimes unless the unfortunate mistakes goes
I've
away.
never seen 4 red cards in a row.
Yeah,
Never.
if we stop making defensive mistakes, we're gonna keep getting reds and yellows because they've already tagged us as the send them off team or give them
Mhm.
a yellow team. So, and we are always having brawls at the end of the games nowadays. Let's not forget that, even though they're kind of justified. Caicedo might need to tone it down a little bit. Always fighting somebody at the end of a game. I think it was the Brighton game. That there was a little brawl.
It's Brighton, man. That's his guys. So like he's gonna, he's gonna be a little emotional.
But yeah,
I get that.
the young guys, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be up and down. But we'll be fine. We're seventh place. We got Nottingham Forest next.
I don't think they've beaten anyone
Yeah,
in under Ange. So we cannot be the first team to lose
yeah,
to them, bro.
yeah.
That if we're the first team to lose to them,
We can't lose against the first 007 manager.
oh God, we cannot be the first team to hand them their first win.
Yeah, we have to beat them. Like we must.
It's a must win.
I don't care. It's a way. This isn't Espirito Santos Forest anymore. This is Ange's Forest. We need to beat them comfortably. The same way we touched up Spurs. This is another London derby, right? No, Forest are in London, right?
No, they're not.
Oh, well,
And I do agree with Christian Rio, but the only thing about that, Christian, is Rio's goal was just
oh, they're Liverpool. They're Nottingham
the
Forest.
Liverpool kid
Yeah.
that scored the winner against Newcastle. That goal was just sublime. Like, Esteval, it was kind of a tap in, but still, of course, at the time it was needed. But Rio's goal was, oh God, it's still replaying in my head, like the pass, the dummy, the curler. Oh God, yeah, such a special goal. But yeah. I mean, I haven't seen much of Rio since that game though, so I don't know.
He's what?
Maybe
He's
they're
16, man. He's sick.
yeah,
They got 100 million players ahead of him. Like he'll be fine.
true,
He'll be
yeah.
fine. But
But let me guess, are they still blaming the Premier League's top chance creator? I'm talking about Liverpool, and Vert. Yeah,
are they still blaming words?
yeah. It sounds like they
Who's blaming?
still blaming.
Are Liverpool blaming?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Liverpool fans. Yeah, they said that they bought him just to have him run around.
I think that's more like guys like me have been saying that because all.
No, it's not just you. Liverpool fans are saying the same thing
Oh,
too.
I didn't know they were complaining like that. I thought they were supporting him. I thought they were having his back and
Nah,
making excuses.
that's part of why he got benched because they're saying he just runs around. But he comes on within 30 seconds. He creates a back heel dummy chance that I was like, if you think it's his fault, you're out of your mind. It's your fault for paying 100 million for a player that in his best season had 11 goals and 11 assists, which is still really good. But is it 100 million worth?
No, they got
Nah.
they got scalped for that price. But not saying he's not a great player and he doesn't
Yeah,
create.
yeah, I'm yeah, yo, Florian Wirtz was my guy,
He's a
like one of the top, like back then when 2 years ago when he finished top 10 in Ballon d'Or or something, like he finished like fifth or something. Yeah. But what I'm saying is like the guy's best season was 11 goals and 11 assists. So it's not like you're buying Messi.
yeah.
What do you expect? Like Florian Wirtz is literally doing the same thing he did for Leverkusen. He's the top player in winning the ball back
And
in the
he
opponent's
can very easily break his record for goals and assists this season too. With it,
easily.
once him and Isak and Ekitike they start clicking, and all he needs is one. And you know what? He's probably gonna get it against Man U on Sunday. So yeah, that game is gonna end like 4-0, and he's definitely gonna start that game, and he's probably gonna get a goal or assist. But Ange, those guys are losing. Man U definitely losing. There's also a Spurs and Villa game on Sunday. I guess you could call it Super Sunday too. Like,
It is a Super
it's
Sunday.
a Super Sunday. So it's like Wirtz, yeah, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. He got a Man U, got Man U next.
Hopefully they don't bench him again.
Nah, they're not gonna bench him again. I don't think they will. I don't think they will. They definitely should start him against Man U because who else? Your big signing needs a goal or an assist. This should shut people up. Man United at Anfield. It's perfect. Like, come on, now, come on. It's
Yeah.
perfect time. It's just a matter of okay, how many goals can Liverpool score? Are they really that shaky? Because I think they've lost these 3 games in a row, and they might be shocked about it. But if they go
Yeah.
back and
Yeah, sure.
watch their own highlights, they should not be that surprised that they somehow strung these losses together. Because even the Chelsea game I was watching, I'm like, wait, why is my team better than the
Dominating that
Yeah.
game. We dominated them. We made them play to our standard.
I'm like, dude, you need to like y'all need to get it together because hey, it's on you.
And
Unless
that was with no Cole Palmer, no Chaloba,
yeah, none of our no Cole
no Cole.
got Savio on the bench. We still
And
don't have a left winger.
and I said it. I talked about playing, giving Achempong more minutes, and
And wait, did he start that game or did
he started against Liverpool. It
yeah,
was him and Badiashile.
he played super well. Like we need to give that kid more minutes. We have to.
Absolutely. I mean, he pocketed Mateta in the game number one.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no reason why we can't give him more minutes in important games. And I'm glad even though he got injured, but that's because we weren't playing him.
Yeah.
We started him in game one. He did excellent. And then we just benched him. Like,
And then we chucked him in against Liverpool.
yeah, like, come on, man.
And I don't
Yeah.
think the injury is that severe. It's probably just
Yeah. I don't think so. It's just a pulled muscle. He'll be back.
yeah. So yeah, it's look
Hey, that lets me know how hard he was working.
yeah, he was ready. He was ready to go, ready for his chance. Trying to see if there's any more interesting games this weekend. I think Spurs beat Aston Villa. Aston Villa are a mess. Yeah.
They've started to get it together. Their last game, Daniel Malin had a coming out party. Scored 2 goals, but Ollie Watkins needs a goal. Ollie Watkins needs a goal, man.
Tottenham are third with 14
Yeah,
points. Interesting.
they are.
Arsenal in 16, Liverpool 15. Impressive. Impressive. Yeah. Apart from that, there's not really that much else going on. Just your classic Premier League matchups. Those games that don't look as interesting on paper are actually where the good stuff happens. Um, Man City and Everton, Jack Grealish.
Return.
Um,
I think he's on loan, right?
is he on loan, or did they buy him? Because if he's on loan, doesn't that mean he can't play against?
I don't think Everton bought him, man. I believe he's on loan.
Yeah, he is on loan, so he can't
Yeah,
play.
he's a 100 million player, man. Like the Messi is gonna at least want like 50 million. Like, nah, bro.
Oh man. I don't know. Anyways, last topics before we end. Uh, should we talk about Barcelona?
Sure. They were handed a nasty loss to Sevilla. Just hold on for 1 second. Let me catch my thoughts. For 1 second. You totally missed that.
I was like, wait, okay, let him catch his stuff. Yeah, they got smacked. They got
Yeah,
smacked.
that high line.
Yo, Adikas takes is setting us up with this. Don't let Chelsea catch this. Why are you pushing?
Yeah, I know. He always wants
What
to
if,
bring Chelsea
what
in.
if we don't catch the highlight?
You know why Adikis takes hates us, right? Because of the Gerard slip.
Oh,
Like, but why do you hate us? Gerard slipped. You should hate him, not us. We did what we're supposed to do: win the game. Yeah, the Gerard. He mentioned it that he will never forget the Gerard slip for as long as he lives.
just haunted by it, man. Haunted, man.
Yeah,
And I heard Lewandowski might be out for some time too.
man. Listen, Barcelona been putting out fillers that, oh, we may want Julian Alvarez. We may want Julian Alvarez isn't leaving Atletico Madrid for anything less than 100 million.
Yeah, I don't think Barcelona have the funds for that, man.
They don't have the facilities to facilitate that.
They don't have nah, they do not. They will have to sell something. I don't know what they have they can sell to get him there. But I think he does want to go there though. I think he does want to play for
On some level, yes, sure, but
like that.
it's up to
His
Atletico
form at
Madrid.
Atletico is insane, and they need to get him some trophies, and he'll stay.
Atletico gave him a big deal with a big contract, so Barcelona is going to have to come correct or keep
Yeah,
playing Ferran Torres at striker. He's not. Yeah, it's been bad for them at striker. He's been okay. But I don't think Barcelona is satisfied with okay because and the Barcelona fans that I talk to, they don't want Ferran Torres. But I'm like, he's not bad though. They're like, they don't want him. They'd rather play Rashford than Ferran Torres. So I'm like, damn, that's sad.
Ooh.
And Rashford has been amazing for them. So
Yeah, is Rashford also alone, right?
yes, I think there's a buy
Oh,
clause in there.
yeah. So it's not
Yeah,
permanent yet.
no, it's not permanent.
Oh, there isn't a.
All the Man U players away are on loan except Garnacho, whom you don't like.
Why didn't we just
So
loan him? Crazy. Anyway,
they didn't want a loan. No, they didn't want a loan. That's what we tried, but they didn't want a loan. Yeah, but my only problem with, I guess he was cheaper at the end of the day
everyone
because
else was
we
alone though.
we wanted Javi Simons, but Javi Simons was literally like
So,
almost double what
yeah.
we would have paid for Garnacho. So we went with a cheaper option. Me.
I'm looking forward to El Clasico as well too.
Yes,
Uh,
when is that? That's
October
20.
26th.
26.
Sunday.
Yes, sir.
That should be a good game. I think Mbappe is gonna slap them up. Um, don't worry, there's no more Mbappe slander on this podcast. I saw the
You
line.
finally gave up.
I gave up.
You pushed it as long as you
I
possibly could.
pushed it. I tried. It wasn't working out.
It's not working out, is it? How about this season? It's not working out,
Not
is it?
even gonna attempt to start one. I haven't started. I haven't said that phrase. Every time I think about saying it on a podcast, I'm just like, don't say it. Don't say it.
At this point, if you removed Mbappe from Real Madrid, I think they'd probably be like 13th or something. He scored like 70% of their goals this season and in the Champions League.
Mbappe, he's angry about something. He wants that Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
He said this is my year, and he's going for it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see if he actually does it. But I'd like to thank y'all for watching us once again. Following, thank you, shout out Christian for hopping on our live again.
Our biggest fan.
Our favorite fan.
Yep.
Shout out to everybody subscribing. Shout out to all of y'all. Or no, I do not want to make another Mbappe bet. Damn.
Oh God.
um, thank you for everybody to pushing that video for over 1,100 views. Our last episode. Thank y'all for getting
Yep.
us over 631 subscribers. I think it was. Thank y'all for hopping
Our way to 1,000.
where we are all the way up to 1,000. We're gonna hit 1,000 real soon as possible. The balloon door race is gonna be fun, but we have to end this episode because this has been another super long one. But hey, we're back, and we will be back next week.
We're so back.
And yeah, thank you, and we'll
Yeah.
see you guys
Thank you.
on the next episode.
Peace.
Peace.